If you don't already know, the Galea brothers are in Japan right now, and today we're going to take you through what a day in the life looks like.
First things in the day are simple. Wake up with enough time to eat, make coffee, pack the bag, and get out of the house with enough time to spare at the gym to do our first tasks. And in case you're wondering what goes in the bag, it's 2 gis each, 2 rashies each, a belt, mouth guards, spundies, never forget spundies, books, and towels, and of course the med kit.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to be a bit late to training because I'm going to go get her an ice pack because she has a freaking ball this big on the top of her head. We always try to get to the gym a little bit early so we can do a few chin-ups, get warmed up, and write down anything we missed from class the night before. And if we're lucky, get some drills in before class starts. Given today's slightly unfortunate start, we didn't get to film those little events, but this is what we've been going over in class. We actually went over this in class the day before as well. So in the beginning class, we were going over some self-defense stuff. When someone's in your guard and they put hands around your neck, either 2 hands or 1 hand, and we're looking for arm bars. The other thing that we've been working on is in the advanced class is how to escape some different types of guard. So you've got your normal lasso guard where it's just lasso and the other foot's on the hip. Then you've got a variation where it's lasso and spider guard. We actually have a couple of variations there, and also a lasso and De La Riva guard. Of course, after the technique in every class, we do some rounds of sparring. It's a minimum of 3 rounds, but it goes all the way up to 6. And then after our second class, generally speaking, Kai and I will go over some of the techniques we learned, write them down, film them for later. And quite often after that, Kai and I will take the gis off and have a no-gi round. Getting in rounds with each other is always a highlight. Obviously, it's kind of just like classic brotherly fun to just get in there and wrestle. But we also get to mess around with each other and try some like fun things that maybe we wouldn't try on other people because you wouldn't do it just etiquette wise. So yeah, we always have heaps of fun and we always have a good laugh. This one particularly cracks me up. So Kai's looking for any opportunity, he jumps on my back, but I'm used to it now. So I really turned in and then ended up in his guard, right? So what happens, obviously he's like, oh, I almost had your head. I was like, yeah. He starts getting up and I look for my opportunity to jump on his back, and he did the same thing and turned me back into my guard, but he was still standing up. So what I did, I went to go for the guillotine and then a nice little transition to the triangle. Then after working that for a little while, showing I could, land a little ground and pound, I kind of let him work a little bit, and then he really did get out of that. And then I thought I was just messing around, playing, whatever. And Kai, still head in the game, always chucks me in a full-on buggy choke. Fully almost had me. If you haven't been following along, well, you might not know, but he's always telling me how he's going to buggy choke me. And until this day, I did not know he even knew what that meant. But yeah, he almost got me there, and I did the defense, and that was the end of that roll. But that was good fun.
Big sexy.
Big sexy.
Looks like a dinosaur in that.
My man. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kai Cooks. Today we're in the kitchen slapping chicken tits on chicken snits. Turning chicken tits into snick and snitch. So yeah, caught off guard. We weren't expecting to come home and cook, but we forgot. What did we forget? These bad boys.
We forgot towels, and we forgot rashes for the next class, actually.
Yeah, so we have to do a cheeky run home.
The good news is we live 5 minutes ride away from the gym. It's perfect.
Fuck all Louis eggs, baby. Take 2. We're going back to the gym.
One of the things we wanted to talk about was like how it's been finding our rhythm and like getting into the swing of it over here. We thought it would be a lot easier than it is. Yeah. It's weird because there's a lot of change and a lot of different stuff. It's taken us a lot of time to find our flow, which is
it's a bit unexpected. I think like we, in our minds, we're like, well, we're going to be working less so we can get more done. Which obviously would be the case long term, but I think the lack of schedule really hammered us, to be honest. And now that we have got a bit of a schedule, working it around the training, it's obviously a lot better. Yeah. But at the same time,
also just training as much as we are. Like we're training 4 to 6 hours a day we're smashed constantly, mentally, physically, everything. Oh.
Let me interview him. Hey, Mr. Sticky. You like metal frames? Aww. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Can I eat you?
He's actually making sounds.
He's not happy with that one. Thanks for that, Miss Grasshopper. Any last words?
So normally in between training, we stay at the gym, especially on the weekend days. But today, obviously, the way things panned out, it's not exactly what happened. We had to go back home. But yeah, we ended up getting a cracker feed. Now we're back and we're ready for a couple hours more training. So we'll take you with us, show you what we're doing. Welcome aboard, kind sir.
We literally went home to get towels and stuff and rashes and we forgot them, so that sucks.
Since we're at class a little early for the Arvo session, I wanted to get a little bit of riding in first and then a little bit of drilling with Kai. I've been working on this thing when someone comes to a knee slice, where I come under and either go to their back or take the mount position. Someone hit this on me the other day, one of the black belts in class, and it felt like the most insane thing, so I had to give it a try. Definitely don't have it perfect yet, but that's all part of the process, so trying to be creative and work it all out. The cool thing about training both mornings and afternoons here is that we go over the same technique in the basic class in the mornings and afternoons and the advanced class mornings, afternoons. So by the time we get to the Arvos, we already know the technique and we're kind of just like perfecting it and getting much sharper at it. And for a lot of the techniques, we did them yesterday as well. So it's like our fourth class doing it, for example. So yeah, after that, we start to really get nice at it. So yeah, anyway, so this is the technique after doing it, the technique a lot of times. So yeah. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go boom. Around here would frame on me. Ooh, so I can't go there. So what I do, I go back and I go. Kai just said there's zero chance I can do 2-finger pull.
No chance. From the bottom. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Okay, very impressive. Now the bottom. Come on. No way. Turn it off.
Again. Oh yeah, next fight, baby. Next fight. Big takedown. Ooh. Guys, do it. Alright. Come on in. Ooh, wee. Wait, can we roll that shit back to the first video, Kai trying a spinning back kick?
Spinning cool kick.
Ooh, way. Very good. Finishing the night up at the laundromat. This is pretty much how a lot of our days end. As you can see, we go through a lot of washing in one freaking day.
That may be the end of the vlogs for a little bit, where we're gonna be coming at you with some cool videos now, especially when we get home. We're gonna be doing a lot more like challengey stuff. I've been doing MMA now for a year, which is actually crazy. We're gonna see start to finish how much I've progressed, where I'm at.
Documentary.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be like semi-documentary style. It's gonna be a longer video. It should be absolutely sick. So get tuned for that shit.